Okay, let me change all my stuff. Whoops. So do this. I'm gonna EQ, put this, put all my stuff. Yep, that's it. That's it for music. Oh, I'll play music later. More music later now. Oh. I need to use the restroom, so I'll BRB. Dad, I'm back. Yeah, yeah, Yahoo. Art stream. Yay, I love art stream. I love drawing so much. It gives me so much joy and happiness. I hate drawing so effing much. I mean, I love drawing so much, man. Gives me nothing but makes me feel giggly inside. And so much other stuff too. Oh yeah. Definitely, definitely. Okay. What music do we want to listen to? We'll listen to anime music. Or do y'all want to listen to more of what music I've been listening to? I've been listening to other stuff. Who wants to listen to Bad Bunny? Because you know the Super Bowl happened and Bad Bunny was performing. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I was working during the Super Bowl. It was so busy during the Super Bowl. You thought, I thought it wouldn't be super busy because Super Bowl and everyone's like, whatever. I'll come in after the Super. Nope, it was not like that, bro. Yeah, it was. And draw to kiss while listening to it. Bro. Nah, that's a bit too far. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go that far. I will. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I need to open up YouTube chats. That's one thing I have to do. Actually, I'll be honest. I don't know that much about this man. Ooh, she got new music. Oh, they did? It must have been like a huge phenomenon. Was everyone sad? Happy? End of the era, as they would say. Oh my gosh, it's end of an era. Probably sad. Are you sad? I guess you don't really care per se, right? Trying to get type music. Disney is producing like a new Power Rangers adjusted that using Japanese footage. Oh, I see. It is Jover. Joe Rarida. They would say. Under media, let's see. How fast could I read it? 51 years. It is dead after 51 years. I'll scan it real quick. I won't read the whole thing. What ended it? Yeah, here's the scene. Power Rangers, quite sense independence, blah blah blah, practical. Ooh. It's morphin time. It's morphin time. That's Power Rangers, right? It's morphin time. Oh. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. Listen to chill music. No, it wasn't. It's Cosmonauts Vampire Cosmonaut, freaking whatever. The anime where a cute anime vampire waifu goes so becomes a cosmonaut. Pretty much an astronaut, but the Russian version. Or sorry, the USSR, the Bolsheviks. I mean, you know, a cosmonaut, 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 like a donut. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. What in the whale is communication? Communication. What? Listen, I'm just listening to the nice music in the background that you're hearing right now, with a Japanese streamer singing freaking Country Road, all playing Final Fantasy online, whatever number that is. What a great time to be alive. Some people would say the opposite. Depends. Is that Egos? No, it's not Egos. Holy shiz. Remember, Egos is from Taiwan. This is a Japanese streamer. Something completely different. Yeah, literally, I found them because they're doing a guitar stream. Like, ooh, rare VTuber playing guitar, and they started fairly recently. So it's fun. And then I kept watching them because they're actually entertaining to watch. Like I like I don't watch too many streamers, as some of y'all know. Maybe some of you do know. Yeah, I don't watch too many streamers. There's a few that I watch consistently. She's actually one of them. But I just have it more in the background. Uh when she's talking about guitar stuff, that's when I'm like super talkative. Not always though. Uh she also does art as well. She occasionally does art. She'll do stuff for like other VTubers, like their models, and specifically she'd actually do everything, not just the artwork for it, but also the rendering as well. She occasionally does that on stream, maybe once a week. She primarily plays games. Again, I'm more of a lurker. If it's something that I'm more invested in, or like if she's talking about something, or that something that I'm interested in or whatnot, I'll talk a little bit more. She doesn't understand English a buttload. She knows a little bit here and there, so I'll write it in English, and either actually a decent amount of viewers actually translate it for her. Is nice. And then my understanding Japanese is decent. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's decent enough. I generally understand what she's saying. And then her community would translate for me sometimes. It's not really a streak because I'm not streaming every single effing day of my life, you know? M4, but welcome. I mean, typically, if you don't see me stream for like a certain period of time, you should know, like, oh, he's at work. He was busy at work. That's a fairly good indication. When I'm not working, yeah, I'll stream. Days that when I'm working, and if it gets busy, and if I don't stream, yeah, yeah, and I enjoy doing art and whatnot, but being well rested for my job is clearly not clearly. It is more important than me doing art. That's just the reality of it. It's just the reality of it. But anyways, welcome. Yeah, but I was saying, oh yeah. But yeah. What's it like being Mr. Streamer Man's nothing? What do you mean? I just draw and I just yap. That's the only difference, right? I mean, I guess it's a little bit more than that. You have to read chat, you have to interact with them. And then if you want to be like me, you have to make it kind of ha ha funnies. You have to kind of anticipate, know how to read the room, make certain jokes, moderate the chat, kind of ish. how need to know how to make things interesting, etc., etc. Hello, Tulip. Welcome, well. Okay, bye. I mean, in all honesty, I think everyone can stream. You know the phrase in Ratatouille, everybody can cook. Yeah, everyone can stream. That doesn't mean that you'll be good at streaming. It's the same thing. Everyone can cook. Everyone can stream. But it doesn't make that you mean that you'll be good at it. I mean, experience helps, definitely. But you have to kind of think about, why are you doing it? What is the end goal? What is the purpose, right? I mean, I enjoy streaming. I like talking to random people, giving my insights, saying whatever. It's fun. Have you seen the new DC? No, I haven't seen it. I've heard about it though, but I'm like, okay, it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really affect me, so I don't really care. You have to. I don't think you do. Yeah, to what? Oh, I'll play it after I do Just Drawings. If you could wait a whole hour. Although you've been here long enough, you're getting no pity from me. You know what? If people redeem it, and if I don't do it automatically, and I do it after they leave, you know what? I'm not gonna refund points anymore. Y'all should know better at this point. It's like it stopped this constant PS. And I could change all my rewards. Like you could get to a certain amount of points. I know if you're getting close, I could just turn off. I could just turn off the things, dude. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, this is I guess that's the upside of being a streamer. You could abuse the hell out of your power. Democracy, who? Democracy where? On my stream. Oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Hmm? You're already too deep in. You're already too deep in. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, Aldo? Mm, absolutely nothing. Dude, you don't need to draw my OC, bro. Good that y'all forgot. I told you I'm not even finished, nowhere near. It's a first pass through. Do not send Fiji your OC, I beg. He already did. He already knows. He already has my OCs. What are you talking about, Diva? Also, welcome to the stream. I mean, did he not see the Discord server or what he drew? It's already done. I don't think he's done my other OC. But that OC hasn't been touched in years. He has the ball knowledge. What do you mean ball knowledge? What? What do you mean ball knowledge? I'm Confucian. You know, the Jackie Chan, like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, that's my face when you're talking about ball knowledge. Oh yeah, Diva. Now that you've been integrated to Mimi's Discord server, how do you like it there, man? You feel welcome? You feel like you're part of the family? You know the main family. Seems like you're starting that you're pretty active there now. Yes, pant, yeah. Goddamn. I feel violated. What do you mean violated? What do you feel violated for? Why 120 hours? What did he do? Did he not back up your files or save it, Aldo? Oh my gosh. It's chill though. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it there though. I told you, you'd fit right in. That'd slot right in, bro. No lube required. Who said that? What the? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Diva didn't need them, didn't require them to buy him dinner before he just dropped his pants, dude. That's crazy. It's true though. It's true. You're fooling no one. Okay. Alrighty, you could do that. You gotta draw your stinky feet. Smelly, stinky feet. It's not gonna happen. No clue. Maybe once I listen to it, I might know what it is, but I do not know the name at least. Bro, what do you mean? It's not that difficult to get affiliated. It really isn't. It really, really is not, Aldo. That just tells me you don't stream consistently enough. If you're not stream consistent enough, then you will never reach affiliates. Unless you're really entertaining. What do you even talk about? I mean, if you really, really want to get affiliates, you can. The question is, are you willing to put in the work and the effort to? If no, then you know, there's no point of complaining about it. Yeah, so I mean, so yeah, you should. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of pointless to complain about it. The oh woe me. in all honesty, streaming isn't that difficult to do. Of course, it's a learning curve. But the thing is, if you're a good storyteller, and if you could... Actually, you don't even have to be a good storyteller, bro. The big thing is you need to find your niche, right? Or you need to really hone in on what you're really good at. What the reason why people would want to watch you. And then another thing is discoverability. How can you make it as easy as possible for people to find you? So that is where I say consistency is very important. And then another thing is you have to think about is quote unquote like marketing or whatever, right? As a small streamer, how do you do that? Interacting with other art streamers, small art streamers, and supporting each other. And y'all could share viewers that way. Or some will come over and they're like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. There's so many things that you could do. Now here's the thing. I don't really do any of those. I mean, nowadays you don't, because I don't effing care. My primary thing is getting better at art. So rating, doing blah blah blah, talking to... not really. My main thing is I want to get better at art. I just do this for a what is it? As a diary. They're like, oh yeah, look at how I drew. Look at how I did XYZ things, you know? Ah, yes, the two things all artists neglect: fundamentals and social networking. Laval. Yeah. But here's the thing. It's really simple to do. It's not very difficult. The big thing is if you know how to sell, right? Know how to sell, then you'll go so long in life. You'll get a far ahead in life. It's pretty much sales. Or that's like marketing, right? How to market yourself. That's all sales. Nah, I'm not good at art. I don't know what you're high on. You need some glasses, bro. But yes, it's not that difficult to network with other artists, you know? I think it's just that a lot of artists do not have soft skills, which is how to talk to people, how to interact, how to make a good impression, etc., etc. Not saying all artists, but there is definitely a disparity. Very true, not gonna lie. Like, here's the thing, right? Definitely, I would say my art skills is not up to par to a lot of artists. However, my communication skills and my soft skills is so far and ahead that I'm I'm able to get, if I really try and if I really wanted to, I could probably okay, this is very facetious for me to say, but if my art wasn't like terrible, actually no. I think I could get a job in the industry. Oh shit, that's so facetious to me to say. Very haughty of me, right? Because number one, right? If someone knows me so well, they will like, y'all know me, right? In the sense that how I approach doing stuff, how I go 110%. And again, this, look at what I'm doing in my free time, and this is just like a hobby, right? So imagine what I would be like if I were trying to do this full time, right? Think about the amount of more time and effort I'll put into um to developing my skills, the approach that I take. But I'm not wanting to. I don't it sounds like hell. And then I believe I have the soft skills to know a lot of people. Not necessarily nepotism, but it's just that, oh yeah, Ibukize, he has, oh, Ibukize, dude, not only is he like super dedicated, yeah. Then many of my peers, I know, right? And I have a effing full-time, no, I have a full-time job that I work hella overtime, which is very stress inducing. And I still, not all the time, but I spend a lot of time trying to improve, you know? So imagine if I was doing this a full time. Imagine. And again, this is not my main thing. This is not my bread and butter. Just and I do a lot of other stuff too, right? Of course, you sacrifice everything for um but yeah, I bet you a company would look at me, right? Look at me with my soft skills and look at my dedication. They'll be like, oh, if we just put him in the right situation, oh, he would become such an amazing asset, you know? It's one of those things. Oops. I don't know why it keeps. Yeah, yeah. I could see you be a corrective creative director, not gonna lie. Really? Oh man. That's kind of funny. Because I have good communication skills. I make it very easy. I'm able to bring people together, I guess. Oh, you haven't ever been to a oh, I don't think you ever been to a what do you call it? A office hour yet, right, Diva? Oh, I guess today will be your first one. Then you'll see how I teach people. I'm very good at teaching. Dude, I'm so effing good at teaching, bro. I know it sounds very haughty of me to say, but I am so effing good at teaching, bro. It's gonna be in 2 hours. 2시간 후에 officers 있어. In 2 hours. Oh. You already got that when you talked to me before. Yeah, see, even Aldo agrees, bro. Because I was teaching Aldo some stuff. He's like, oh damn. Because here's the thing with teaching, right? The thing with teaching is there are some things that are kind of universal when it comes to teaching, but you have to tailor it. You have to tailor each lesson, each thing that you're talking about to the person that you're communicating with. So for instance, right, how I'm explaining something to you, Diva, will be different to how I teach Deemer, because it's in the way that how y'all take information are different, how you think is slightly different. So I have to cater it in a way that is most suited to you, something that you will fully understand and utilize. Again, there are some things that are going to be the same because as humans we have certain everyone has a certain like same gene, same blueprint. We have the same certain parts of the brain is going to be exactly the same. So those fundamentals about teaching is going to be there. But there's going to be small nuances here and there, what makes it slightly different. So that's why people like my really likes my office hours, because I really tailor it to again, talking to people. I generally get when you talk to someone, like when you talk to someone, you kind of get certain you slowly but surely understand certain tendencies that they have, what appeals to them, what doesn't. So while taking all that information, you could utilize that, right, to your advantage, whether it is trying to convince them, but also to teaching as well. Again, it's one of those, if you're really good at listening, your communication skills go up the roof. It's always about, do you know your audience? If you know your audience, then you could sell them anything. That's the thing with sales as well, right? The thing with sales is it's not about what you're trying to sell, it's about who are you trying to sell. If you understand what motivates a person, if you know what appeals to them, whatnot, then you could sell them anything. You just have to appeal to them. God, what do you mean, Aldo? There's money in my pocket. Oh, goddamn. If I'll search for you teaching about shit, so I finally gets it. I got some of that vibe with my old animation prop. Dude. Yeah, he's a real G then. Again, they'll teach general fundamentals, and then like everyone should know, and then probably start catering it slowly to how people retain information or what appeals to them. That is what makes a good teacher. Knowing when to change strategies, knowing, oh, this is not going to work with this person, I need to change it up. No, you are so good at communication skills. No wonder she says, I want him at all costs. Bro. God damn. My classmate says he wasn't too great of a professor, but on my end, he was great because I kept bugging him with questions and he tailored to what I was aware of. I mean, yeah, that's the big thing too, is if your professor doesn't know who you are, how could he really tailor it, right? Also, it could just be that they didn't make it interesting enough. Because there's always going to be bad students, people who don't want to learn. And you know what? That's okay. That's on them. That's literally on them. Because there's only so much a professor can do. I mean, they could try to make you excited to learn a subject, but they shouldn't be spending all their time and energy. Why should I teach that one student who's not really, motivated, doesn't seem like they have like a passion for the thing that you're teaching, convincing that one person compared to the 20 other people who are wagging their tails, you know? Of course, there's some exceptions. Like, let's say that kid is exceptional at like fundamentals, and you're like, holy shit, this guy got potential. He's like, I don't want to do it. I mean, then you're like, God damn, we need this guy for the future of animation or whatever. I'm like exaggerating, but there are some scenarios like that, but those are very rare. And at the end of the day, we can't change people, or we can't make people change their mind. We can influence them. It's ultimately them who make uh, the specific changes. But influence goes a long way, though. Okay, shut the fudge up about that. I just it was just an analogy I was making. Okay. Now here's the thing that you'll recognize Diva when you come to office hours is number one is the things that I talk about. I don't fully draw it out. Let's say I'm talking about, oh yeah, last week I was talking specifically about necks, the upper body, specifically neck and chest, and a little bit of the arms. And Star, he was really struggling. He sent me a few things like, how the hell do I don't know how to approach this. So I taught him anatomy. I didn't go super detailed into anatomy. I just did just enough with the very important landmarks, which is the scapula, the collarbone, and the sternum. Those are the big things I focused on. And then another thing I really hit on is perspective, or consistency of perspective. And then how they work together. For instance, when you have your arm out, what's going to come up? Your shoulder blades, right? Your clavicles and your shoulder blades are going to move with it. So those kind of things, I was teaching him how to understand movement. If you move one part of the body, how does it affect everything else? And now when drawing it, how to think about it. So after I taught him like general fundamentals of like movement, how things come together, then we looked at his old drawings. That he said, okay, these are the drawings that shows that I have like an issue and I don't know what the problem is. And after I taught him that, then he was able to see what his mistakes were, and he was able to actually like point out like, oh yeah, I have to fix it because of this, or how I to fix this is actually do this right here. I mean, he didn't get it automatically on the first go. I kind of guided him through it, But once he got the feel of it, he's like, "Oh, okay, now I got it." And he's like, "Holy shiz. I felt like I've unlocked a whole new like chakra, a third eye, whatever." He's like, "You're so effing goated. How the hell are you doing this for free?" And I'm like, who said it was for free? Because my goal when teaching is not just give you, oh yeah, do this, and be done with it. My big thing is to foster understanding and application. Something that you could learn, and then now you're not pigeonholed, right? You're not pigeonholed to only do this thing. Because now with that knowledge, he's able to take any sort of drawing and think about those things. Or let's say he has an issue, he could think about those things to correct it. I gave him a framework and he could adjust it however he needs to. And that's my goal with teaching. Give them enough fundamental knowledge, uh, and then give him a framework of what to think and say, now you go figure it out. You make small adjustments here and there, what makes it best for you, but here's some things to really think about. Oh yeah. Probably after I was teaching him all that stuff. Now granted, when I was like drawing some stuff here and there, right? It wasn't the prettiest because I'm not like an anatomist, but it was good enough to get my point across. So yeah, I definitely do not have the penmanship, right? Or draftmanship to draw everything that I want to explain stuff just yet. But it's good enough to make someone understand the point. AKA, I'm a better teacher than I am an artist. And everyone's like, dude, post this on YouTube. Dude, why don't you make videos like this? Dude, you'll get so many views, blah, blah, blah. And I'm over here like, okay, number one, there's people that exist who is better suited, right? They have more authority to speak about that because they actually have so much more knowledge set, right? So much more experience teaching. And another thing is that they're good at art, so they're gonna listen to them, right? I'm just a random guy on the internet who's really good at teaching, who has really good understanding of how to communicate with people. Um, and I guess neuroscience as well. There's so many things tell people, and then a big artist or a big like YouTuber who does like teach art and whatnot says something similar to me like a week later on a video, and and then I then I'm like, hey, look, here's proof. This is a well-respected artist. He says the exact same things as I said. Only difference is that I studied neuroscience and biochemistry, so I understand how the brain works and how to actually optimize your learning of things compared to this guy who teaches art for a living. Man. Time to switch hobbies. Teaching as a hobby? Nah, I'm gonna get paid for that shiz, bro. It's really funny. After I like teach someone stuff, they're like, damn, I'm so poor. I have no money to give you. God damn. Or they're like, God damn, the information that you've given me is worth a lot of money, but I have none to give you. And here's the thing with education, right? I understand why education is so expensive. Okay, not uni level. Uni level is like crazy. But I generally understand why it's priced, because once you have that knowledge, dude, holy shiz. The power that you have, you know how people say information is power, knowledge is power? Dude, it really is, dude. Once you learn some stuff and then you have a very innovative mind, dude, you could change the world, or you could really you can make some like really huge changes with just a few pieces of information. So knowledge is really like important. No, like even if you have an IQ of a walnut, right? The change that you could start is insane. Like, okay, here's an example, right? Think of medicine. Think about the doctor who said, "Oh yeah, we should start washing our hands." Less people would have died if people started washing their hands, right? And what happened? Just that one piece of information: wash our hands with soap and water before touching patients. Yeah, just that one simple thing saved like so many effing lives. Again, just one very simple piece of information. Knowledge is power, power leads to corruption, and that's why Fumi learned arts to become a legendary Doujin artist, bruh. With power comes drawing NTR. What the fudge? Nah. Dude. You know what's funny? Um, like Sean, right? Sean would always say that if I were to like run for president, or like try to get a like if I became a politician or whatever, that it would become a dictatorship. I'm like, bro, what the fudge? He's like, I'm so it's like very scary how good I am at at convincing people. Dude, it's I wouldn't say it's simple. Actually, no, it is simple. It's just the concept is simple, execution is very difficult. And all it is the power of questions. Again, it's what I was telling you earlier. It's everything about selling is not what you sell, but who you who are you selling to. If you know who your market is, your avatar, or who you're trying to sell to, if you have enough knowledge base on them, what makes them tick, what makes them scared, what makes them happy, what's their motivation in life, you can sell them everything. Everything is simple for Ibukize because it's too good. No, like truly in life, things are simple. The execution is so effing difficult. It's the execution part. Like how to get good at art, it's straightforward. It's work on fundamentals and practice an F ton. Again, it's about volume. How can you increase the amount of volume that you could do? Or repetitions, right? It's all about repetitions. It's so hard to do though. People don't want to do very boring things. You have to be very consistent. You have to be very disciplined. Again, it's very straightforward and simple. People are not willing to put in the work. It's too slow for them. They just want to be good just like that. It's difficult. It really is, but it's simple. All right, first cleanup pass submitted. Nice. It truly is. Yeah, it's not like anything again, as I'm saying, it's not anything extraordinary, groundbreaking. A lot of things aren't. It's just but the execution is difficult. Execution is the issue. Actually doing it is hard. I don't want to practice. There you go. There you go. You understand. Again, I think majority of people actually, I don't think majority. I think a lot of people no. People who are serious about art or who wants to get better at art understand what they need to do to get better. They just don't want to do it. And the TLDR, it's draw more. Draw so effing much that your arms will fall off. It literally is just that simple. People don't want to though. Also, art is a terrible hobby. Never get into art. Holy shiz, dude. Again, if I ever get a kid, if they say they want to do art or whatnot, I'm gonna tell them no. you know the Asian parents, right? They'll like tell them no, become a lawyer or a doctor. I'll be kind of like that. Not necessarily they have to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I'll say as long as it's not art, I will approve. If hell, if you want to be a hooker, go ahead. If you want to become an artist, hell no, bro. I'm shutting that shiz down, bro. Nah. Nah, not my kids. No, not a hooker. Hey, that ski. Welcome. Lead them into politics. Oh my gosh. Day, day 167. Day 167. Patreon for feet pics. Nah. Oh yeah, I'll tell them to do that, bro. Literally, I'll tell them to not do art. The amount of pain and suffering that you have to do to be a full-time artist is not worth it. Even try to get good at art. Literally, I tell them to do anything else. Cookies, hello, welcome. Or maybe you would rather have them sell seat picks and then selling a draw. Yeah, it's so much less work, bro. It's so much less work. Think about it. A few snaps, there you go. Holy shiz. Imagine how many hours of drawing a feet you have to do in order to get like good at it, you know? The amount of time investment is insane. A 167. Then I have to post it. And AI. Oh yeah, that too. I guess AI. I guess AI is a thing too. Oh yeah, I need to start working on what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna draw Mud Rock. I'm just gonna draw. I said I was gonna draw Mud Rock. I'll do some cheeky sketches, I guess, before I start actually drawing her. Finally, finally. Yeah, sure, man. Ooh, yippee. Yeah, Mud Rock. Well, I love Mud Rock. I love Mud Rock so much. My favorite character. That just motivates me to draw feet pics. Yeah, go ahead, man. Let's see if you give up halfway. Halfway through. Not to be a Debbie Downer about it. I'm just being realistic. You know, when you are too addicted to art, you'll spend all day, lol. I'm not addicted to art. I'm not addicted to art, though. I do it so I could get better. I told you, right? I think there's only been a couple times where I truly had a lot of there's like fun and enjoyment while me like drawing. Very few. Majority of the time it's just pain and suffering. Yeah, 100% Stockholm syndrome. Not recommended. Not recommend art, bro. Negative 10,000. Negative 10,000 out of 10. If anyone's considering art, I'll tell them to do music instead. Tell them to play piano, guitar, ukulele, trumpet. Literally, I'll tell them to just do music instead. Drums, bro. I use Spotify and Apple Music because I have Apple products. Apple bottle jeans, who something in the burr. Something, looking at her. I gotta go low, 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 low. But yeah, don't ever do art, man. I mean, art is a mistake. I think I'll always say that. Art is a mistake. Don't do art. If you're just starting art, get out as soon as possible. Don't start. Literally do anything else. Do video games. Dude, you could be a tech bro. You could be a crypto bro, dude. Cryptocurrency. I mean, you can lose a lot of money, but you know that's like instant pain, right? And then you're done. You're bankrupt, whatever, right? Art, no, it keeps a chokehold on you. New to art, get the F out of my stream and save yourself. Dude, it's the type of hobby you pick up if you're low key a masochist. What do you mean low key a masochist? Nah, there's no low key, bro. There's no low key. There's no low key here, bro. It's not low key at this point. Caught self report. Yeah, that is self report, dude. I'm not gonna do full body when copying. I'm just gonna do portrait. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not a masochist. I just push my body to the limits to see if it could take it. Yeah, it's like those people work out all the time. Yeah, they're not masochists. David Goggins is not a masochist. People in the Navy aren't masochists. A lot of things are unpaid labor. Me being here is unpaid labor. Oh shoot. What's the song's name again? I forgot. Come sweet death. I don't, because I would have to pay for it. I mean, I pay for Spotify, but I've been using Spotify for a while. And I get Apple Music for free. Unless y'all want to pay for it. Why pay for something that already have something that works? You know? If y'all want it on my stream, then y'all are gonna pay for it. Because I'm not gonna accommodate. Fudge that shiz. I mean, there's no point when I have Spotify and Apple Music. That's what I'm saying. I already have two. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, hey, at least y'all get music. See, you see the YouTube viewers complaining about no music? No, they're just completely happy with absolute silence. Absolute silence and just my voice. Hell, I got more viewers on YouTube. Generally speaking, I have more viewers on YouTube than I do Twitch. So you know what? What playing music for y'all? Maybe I should have no music for anyone. Yeah, you're right. So why have music? You know, why have music on my stream? What do you mean allegory of the cave? You're paying to watch. They're paying to watch too. You're paying with your time, buddy. That's what you're paying with. You thought ads were the thing. Nah. Paying with time, baby. No, he's a founder. That's why he has that. He literally did that for the founders thing. The founders badge, right? That's what it's called. Founders badge is the first 10 subs, I think. Or something of that sorts. Whoops. The center should be like right here. There's one Aldo wanted. Come to sweet death. No clue. He never told me the artist's name. Oh no, I'm 100% blaming it on him. He didn't give me the artist's name. I just picked whatever appeared first, which is by Bach. Oh, let's see. Author, welcome, welcome. It's 10 minutes. You heard of me, right? So people don't spam the hell out of it. It's one of those things where if you really want to request a song, you have to make sure it's a song that you really want. Nah, 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 nah. You can. You just choose not to, Aldo. You choose not to. Well, listen. You did it while I was playing guitar, and I said no. I remember. Well, remember, if you look at the thing, it says song requests. Keyword request. That means I can reject it. Who said this? I told you. Who said this was a democracy in this stream? Who the hell said this was a democracy? The amount of power that I have. Oh. America moment. It's not really an America moment. It's just a tyrant moment. Do it. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen to me. This is when you have real power. When dictatorship with a good dictator is much better than a democracy. Yeah, look at Shop. Shra. Spitting out facts. You sound like a mod. Well, I'm not the mod. I'm the whole living. I'm the streamer, man. What do you mean I sound like a mod? But think about it though. Let's say you have a democracy, but everyone is stupid, or like the majority of people are really stupid, or they don't really understand how things work. Are you gonna let a whole bunch of monkeys run the country? You want a bunch of monkeys deciding the laws and rules and regulations. Is that really what you want? No.